Hi, I'm Ray. Well, I'm in the garden today and we've just been shopping and we've just been to Wilko's and we bought some potatoes. So I'm going to show you what potatoes we've bought from Wilko's and what we're going to do with them. So let me show you. So first on my list is Maris Piper, and this is a main crop, and these are well known for chip shops, and this has been a popular main crop potato since the 1960s. And when these grow, they produce a lovely purple flower and they produce a good yield with a floury texture. They make super chips or roast potatoes as they're fluffy inside and a beautiful crisp outer. So that's Maris Piper. The next we've got is Charlotte, and this is a second early, and these are planted out later on in the season and they can give you potatoes in the autumn, even up to Christmas. So Charlottes are very popular and they produce a pear-shaped potato, yellow skinned with a waxy tuber and a creamy flesh, and these are delicious hot or cold. And that's Charlotte. So next on my list is Cara, and this is a main crop, and these are extremely reliable and they grow in almost any soil, and they're really resilient main crop, and they grow well in droughts and they have a good resistance to blight, and they're a good favourite with allotment holders. They produce oval potatoes with red eyes and a fluffy flesh, and they're ideal for jackets or chips. So the next one we're going to grow is Aaron Pilot, and that's a first early, and that's a reliable old favourite and very popular as a first early variety, and it produces white potatoes with a firm waxy flesh, and Aaron Pilot should be cooked straight after digging up, and that would be great, and hot or cold, and that's a great potato to choose for salads or varieties. So it's now January and all the potatoes are coming out in the shops, and some of the seed companies are sending out their potatoes, but it's still bitterly cold, it's still frost, so we're not planting yet. But what we are going to do, we're going to start chitting our potatoes. So chitting is just a way of getting a head start of growing your potatoes, and all we do, we take our potatoes and we take a look, and you can see they have eyes on the top and a bum at the bottom, and all we need to do is take a tray, could be module tray, we could sit them in module tray, or we could use a mushroom tray, or any kind of tray. We stand them upright and they will produce nice shoots. So I'm going to use a mushroom tray, and I've just got some newspaper. I'm just going to scrunch up just a little bit of paper in my tray. Not too much, and then we're just going to go through our potatoes, and this is the Morris paper. We're looking for the eyes and we're sticking them upright. They can sit next to each other, that's not a problem. Just look for the bottom and the top and then sit them up. There's the eyes, bottom, there we go. Just going to go all through. If they are in the wrong way round, doesn't make much difference. There's no real need to really chit your potatoes. It's just a nice way of getting going, doing something in January. But one thing we need to do is to store these in a frost-free area, and we don't want them to be in a dark cupboard. So if they're in a dark cupboard, they're going to grow lots of tall roots looking for the light, and we don't want this. These are just going to sit on top of my wardrobe in the spare room, and that would be great. They could be left in the shed. If they're in a shed and there's frost, might be worth just covering them over with a fleece, just covering them over with some paper, just to protect them. And there we go. This is all our Aaron pilot. They look pretty good potatoes. And then all we need is our label. You can see this one's already starting to send out some shoots. And there we go. That's our Morris paper. And then what I'm going to do is just going to add the Cara into the same tray. As long as they're slightly separated, doesn't make a difference. So the Cara, we can see they've already started to sprout. They're slightly smaller, and I've made a separate barrier between the Cara. We've got 5 Caras, and these were from Wilco's, £2, and these are £3 for 2 kilograms. So I'm going to get another tray, and we'll just do the Charlottes. The Charlottes is a good old favourite. I like doing Charlottes most years, and they're great for the salads. We're just looking, they're a bit harder to spot in the eyes. Can't see any on that one. There we go. Stick it in, eyes up, bums down. There we go. A nice little job to do. That's a big old job. There we go. And then these are going to sit. This one's bad. It's got a cut across, so we're going to leave that one out. We've got plenty. So these are going to be grown in buckets, containers, in the garden at home and on the allotment. And I'll show you a video of doing that in late February, beginning of March. So there we go. All we need to do is add our label, and the job's a good one. There we go, one short, that's a shame. The label can sit in there. There we go, so that's Charlotte, Morris Piper, Cara. I just need to get a couple of the other varieties that we're going to grow, and that'll be great. So there we go. Let me know in the comments, have you got any potatoes yet? What varieties are you growing? That'd be really interesting. Are you growing any of these popular varieties? Well, let me know what else you're growing, that'd be really great. And if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more. So I'm going to stick these in a cool light space and we'll go from there. Thank you very much. Cheers.